This is 7 National News, and in our top story, as directed by the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, a funeral prayer will be performed for the country's martyrs across all UAE mosques, which will be after the next Jummah prayers on Friday. Dr. Matar Mohammed Al-Kabi, the chairman of the General Authority for Islamic Affairs and Awqaf, said that all imams of mosques have been asked to lead the absentee funeral prayer on Friday, adding that the Jummah prayer sermon will focus on the great status of martyrs, the UAE leadership and the people's solidarity with the families of martyrs. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai and Chairman of Dubai's Executive Council, has issued Resolution number 44 of 2015 concerning the amendment of the organisational structure of the Dubai municipality. Under the new resolution, names of a number of organisational units within the Dubai municipality are being amended in accordance with their assigned areas of responsibility, such as the communication and community sector, strategic management and organisational excellence, customer relationship management and partnerships, knowledge management and innovation, in addition to architectural heritage and monuments. Other changes include the creation of new organisational units, such as the General Revenues Department, the Recreation Department, the Food Department, and the Department of Sustainable and Renewable Energy Application. The new resolution annuls the Executive Council's Resolution number 27 of 2015. The UAE has provided over 100,000 residency permits to Syrians since 2011 and is currently home to more than 242,000 Syrian nationals. The figures were announced by the UAE government in a statement provided to the Associated Press, which said that the UAE has made it one of its foreign policy priorities to address this issue in a sustainable and humane fashion, together with its regional and international partners. In addition to the visa extensions, the UAE said that it has provided more than $530 million in humanitarian aid and development assistance since 2012 in response to the Syrian crisis. Part of that aid goes to fund one of 3 refugee camps over in Jordan, which is sheltering more than 500,000 Syrian refugees. It's been announced that livestock will be around 25% cheaper for Eid al-Adha this year. Dr. Hashim Al-Nuaimi, the director of the Consumer Protection Department at the Ministry of Economy, was quoted as saying that prices will range from between 400 and 2,000 dirhams, depending on the weight, health and variety of the sacrificial animal, which is typically a goat or sheep. He added that around 320,000 animals are expected this season and will adequately meet the high demand during Eid al-Adha. In Dubai alone, around 220,000 animals are expected to be sold, 200,000 of them goat and sheep, and around 20,000 cattle. It was also added that most imports this year will be from Australia, India, Somalia, Sudan, and Oman. Dubai is home to the highest number of online shoppers in the UAE, according to the latest report, despite having the world's largest number of shopping malls. The findings come from a survey conducted by shopping platform awok.com, which tracks online retail trends throughout the country. According to the company, nearly 46% of Dubai residents purchase goods online, compared to just 27% over in Abu Dhabi and 10% in Sharjah. Al Ain represents 4% of the nation's online shoppers, Ras Al Khaimah and Ajman 3%, and Al Quwain 2%, while Fujairah makes up just 1%. It was also revealed that more than 3/4 of the nation's online shoppers are male, and that 65% of all shoppers are between the ages of 25 and 34, making the country's online shopping population one of the world's youngest. The results also showed that more than half of online transactions are executed via mobile phones and just 4% via tablets, while over 42% are carried out on a desktop. The Sharjah Art Museum has launched a new exhibition of artworks of the post-war Cobra movement over in Europe for the first time in the UAE, featuring more than 60 artworks, including paintings, photographs, ceramics, jazz music and film. At the launch of the exhibition titled Cobra, 1,000 Days of Free Art, the artistic director at the Cobra Museum of Modern Art in the Netherlands, Katja Waitering, said that these works of art from between 1947 and the early 1960s tell the colourful and exciting story of an art movement lasting only a little more than 1,000 days. The art director stated that artists such as Eugene Brands, Lusper and Karel Appel, working for the Cobra movement, founded in Paris in 1948, mainly come from the three European capital cities of Denmark, Brussels and Amsterdam. And they wanted to create a new form of expressive art, rooted in the real experiences of life. During a media tour, the representatives mentioned that Cobra artists took inspiration from children's drawings for their artworks, who essentially wanted to liberate artistic creativity that is hidden in every human being. The curator of the Sharjah Art Museum said that the intercultural dialogue and sharing is immensely crucial for the survival of all art forms, and that this exhibition will be a learning experience for many local artists in the region. The exhibition will run until the 20th of November.
We believe that though Cobra is an historical art movement, because we're talking about the 40s and the 50s, that the spirit of Cobra, which is a spirit of optimism, it is a spirit of international collaboration. It is about the importance, the difference that art can make. It can actually transcend cultural borders. We feel that that message is still very much alive, and that is one of the reasons we want to show this art, and we also want to get feedback from people in different regions of the world that are also new to us on how they perceive this art. So we hope that this positive spirit of these artists, who all experienced difficult times themselves in Europe, times of social change and instability, but they managed to, through their art, create a creative community. And we feel that that is an important message, and we hope that especially Cobra's art will have that impact here. And if it will have an impact, it will especially be here in this region.
For us at the Sharjah Art Museum, we always try to have these collaborations with museums and art institutions locally as well as globally around the world. So our collaboration with the Cobra Museum of Modern Art started around over 2 years ago. That was when we first got the proposal for this exhibition. So after studying it and going through it, there were many discussions and many meetings until we finally decided to have it here. It was quite a long process, and then we had to go through many, how do you say, adjustments and things to make sure this exhibition comes here and it does well. A big part of our visitors are the school groups and students, university students, as well as school, primary, all age groups. So for them, it's a very important learning process, and for them to get to know the different various art practices around the world and look at art in different forms. So yes, for them, it's how you can say it's an inspiration as well as a learning process.
And finally, looking to other news now, one of the greatest tennis players of all time, who's also the current world #2, Roger Federer, has joined the UA Royals franchise in the second season of the Coca-Cola International Premier Tennis League for 2015 that will be held from the 2nd to the 20th of December this year. Federer joins a team of tennis superstars that include Goran Ivanisevic, the 2001 Wimbledon champion, Ana Ivanovic, the 2008 French Open winner and current world number 7, Daniel Nestor, the winner of 88 men's doubles titles, Kristina Mladenovic, the winner of the 2014 Australian Open and 2013 Wimbledon championships, and Thomas Berdych, the 2010 Wimbledon Championship finalist. The UAE leg of the league will be held from the 14th to the 16th of December at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Stadium. The announcement was made today at an event in Dubai that was attended by India's current Test cricket captain, who's also the co-owner of the UAE Royals, Virat Kohli, who expressed his excitement about his decision to be on board with the team.
I think as I said, it's going to be more competitive this year, and I would certainly like to be involved in every way that I can. And as I said, I mean, the association of Roger Federer with this team this year is the main reason that this association ended up happening, and I'm thankful to the UAE Royals firstly for approaching me, and otherwise, just watching the videos and watching a few games from last year, I can sense that the players are enjoying it a lot, and I think it's very important for the sport. You have so much stress playing an individual sport throughout the year, so a league like this, which provides fun and a bit of team feeling for the players, I think it's very important for them to relax as well as have a good time on the court, which they love doing. So I think it's going to be growing with every season that comes by and become a major success in years to come. Why would you not want to watch all the stars from the tennis world play in a single day? You wouldn't get that anywhere else in the world, guaranteed. I mean, players are willing to put in that kind of effort for the league to grow, and I think it all depends on how much people appreciate it. And I think it's a partnership of people coming to watch as well as the players entertaining them. So it's for the players as well, and I can tell you the fans are very important. So full crowds, full stadiums will be something that the players will look forward to. And it just creates an environment which makes the sport even more competitive and motivate players to play more than what they might want to play in. And as you heard some of the players say, it became very competitive. I think watching the crowds, I think it was majorly because of the crowd support they had.
The IPTL was established with the aim to break the code of the traditional tennis format, with single set, no ad scoring to speed up the games. This will enable fans to witness 20 top players competing in one evening in various matchups consisting of singles, doubles, mixed doubles and legends sets. Other unique aspects will again feature prominently in this year's edition, including happiness PowerPoints, shootouts, a running shot clock, and exciting in-game live music and entertainment. Tennis fans and followers can purchase tickets very soon for the games, which will be held between the 14th and the 16th of December at the Dubai Duty-Free Stadium.
I expect to be more international. I think there will be in the future teams coming up from, say, Europe and Americas and Australia, and then probably it's going to be a longer format, a different team playing at the same time but at different places. So that's what we are expecting from that. And then probably, I think in few years' time, there should be roughly around 16 to 18 teams.